Alrighty, hello, and welcome to today's stream. Good morning, How's it going, folks? How's it going? What's up, Rye? Early bird, as always. You are first today, confirmed. Congratulations. You've reclaimed your old status. See if we can find an easy fight here. This guy looks easy. Yeah. It's gonna be. I think today should be an interesting day. We got a good mix of stuff to work on there. You can see the agenda in the chat, but it's all PvE focused. We're gonna see if I can make some progress in faction wars. So doing a little bit of hard mode with the. I think the orc script is the one that I have open. With stuff to do. We got some, I saved all my Curse City keys, so we're going to do a little bit of Soul Cross preview there. We're in the back section of Soul Cross Hard. And then we have all of our Grim Forest, all 30 of our energy to burn through as well. And of course, you know, we are in the midst of the ongoing fusion for Noljua here. About halfway done for my sake, or my part. And for, I guess, getting ahead of people who will ask, yes, I did already pull my shards. That video is live. It went live this morning. You can check it out if you're keen to see what I did or didn't get on the channel. And then, of course, the elephant in the room, the title of today's stream. The, yes, next weekend. Next weekend will be the day that I pick the winner of the Takeover stream that will be the following weekend. So February 28th is the Takeover stream weekend. Next weekend will be normal. But that is when the sign-up sheet will close for the month of February. So you have one more week if you'd like to put your name in the hat for a chance to win the PvE Takeover. So if we do that on Twitch and you would like a chance to sign up there is the link right there. And then for those watching via YouTube, I will copy that link over there so you can follow that, complete the survey, and enter your name for a chance to win the PvE Takeover. Ooh. Kuba Bar, how's it going? Hello. Yeah, let's burn some energy real quick. Obviously, you know, Spider and Champion Training is the current events going on for the Fusion, so that is what I'm working on. But like I said, we're going to dive into Intranos and Faction Wars and all this other stuff. Although, I will take a moment here because I was angered this past week by insurance companies, which is not a very foreign concept to anyone who has insurance, at least in the States. But so apparently, you know, I used my car insurance twice in the past like 4 years that I've had from this particular company. And so this year they're like, hey, we don't want to cover you anymore because, you know, we had to pay your claims. So I had to switch insurance, but only for car. Because like I have insurance through like an agency that kind of, you know, does all the searching for me, so I don't have to go compare quotes and whatnot. But they only canceled my auto policy. They didn't cancel my house policy, so I still have my house covered by my old insurance company, and then the new insurance company was the opposite. They're like, hey, well, you had a claim back in 2023 on your house, so we don't want to cover your house. Well, we'll cover your car. It's like, okay, insurance. Yeah, I don't like that you used our service, so we're not going to offer you our services anymore. Okay. Tell me you're a scam without telling me you're a scam, right? Gosh. I absolutely hate... I hate insurance. I hate that we're on auto. Why would you do this to me? Yeah, hopefully none of you work for an insurance company. Jesus. I thought I turned it off auto. It just puts it back on. That's weird. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I was very, very, very annoyed by that, obviously. So Your boy is not happy. Alright. So I already, if I'm being honest, I already did a little bit of this stage, and I got to the last wave, and then I got bodied. So the goal here is to do that again, except not wipe and die. So I think I should be able to get this. I think we're gonna ignore the where is it? Yeah, keep everyone alive at all times. It's just with my champions, it's just not possible, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. We're just going for the completion. Alright, so that should kill almost everyone. Okay. Actually, I should have done this, so that way I could have drawn there. Actually, it doesn't matter if they're provoked. I think they target him regardless. I kind of wonder, like, if it's worth it to, it's probably not, but if it's worth it to book Angar so that he has his cooldown on his ability on a shorter cooldown. Oh, it's gonna kill him no matter what. Alright, turn meter fill, because right now we don't have the provoke, even though it would get cleansed, which is annoying. But we want to bait out the Jingwan thing. This is where I don't know if it's worth it to go for the AoE. Is my Crocat strong enough to kill him? Let's see. Ooh, he is. Actually, he's too strong. Okay, that's not like super ideal, but it's a bit better. It's the decreased resistance is kind of the annoying part that I don't really have a good answer for. And we have it for like 50,000 turns. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what people did for this stage. People that have beat it. Is there like any buff strip in this faction? I guess Seer, but I have a no seer rule on my account, unfortunately for me. Jag Bonesaw?
Yeah, I meant what I said. I don't need you no
Huh.
more.
Look at that. I don't know if it's worth building him up for this though. The other thing, it's like, if I can avoid... If I could avoid this... Let's see. Because it's whenever an ally has attack, 50% chance to place decrease res. But it only places it for one turn, it said. Oh, but we got provoked. Right. It placed it again. Oh, wait. If the ally is under stone skin, it's 100%. Okay, so there's no way to avoid it. Unless I had, untouchable, I guess. I might be able to put him in untouchable. All right, epics. Empowering epics. Like, I wish all my epics were fully empowered. That way they could just all be like next to each other again. Because it's like, all right, Tagore, which tier is he? He is +1 apparently. Okay. I did rebuild him yesterday, to try and increase his resistance, but I never checked the passive, and I didn't know it's 100% chance. Although, wait. Why can't I resist this? Because he has 100% chance of placing it. All right, hell Hades. What stage are we on? 15. We're in the Orc Crypt, and we're on hard mode, stage 15, wave 3. You need 540 resistance, and we have 520. Ah. Okay. That's maxed out. This is not maxed out. I'd prefer 9 or 10. Okay, there's a 10. That should be what, 530? 530. We need 540. About as good as that gets. Unglyphed here, okay. Another 8. 9 or 10, please. 9, we'll take 9. 538. Yeah, so what sucked is that I put this piece on him for the speed and the resistance set, obviously. So like he's in, I guess I go over the build, but he's in one piece supersonic for the res, 2-piece stone skin for the res, resistance set for the res, and then immortal for the healing. So I guess I could drop the immortal, but he doesn't really, well, he has to use his ability to heal himself, which I don't like. But the resistance set is just very, very, or at least for me, it's really weak. Like, I'm not going to steal this from a more important champion. I could potentially put that shield on. But then I'd have to get rid of this shield, which is a double-double, 6-star. But, I guess on the flip side, we get around the same resistance. It's a little bit less. But here we're barely getting any, and we're getting a lot of speed. So it might end up being high resistance overall if we change that out. Don't want that one. See, double res, speed, HP. This is... Ooh. Okay, that's literally the same thing, but better. Well, to me that says that we have the same resistance as the immortal piece, but a little bit less speed. Actually, it's more resistance. Which makes me feel better about changing the weapon. Just to make it fair, we'll keep the helmet in there in Immortal. The Inferno Sphere relic? Trying to remember what that one does off the top of my head. Can't think of it. I'll look at it in a second. Where was I going? Oh, Immortal. I know this piece is good. I forgot. My bad, folks. I'm blocking stuff. There we go. Like, I know this piece is good, but I'm not taking, like, my Necrot's more important than this one-off situation. A Neri I could probably steal from. I am looking for a speed bias here. I don't think Artor is currently even in, like... He has gear on, but I don't think he's, like, in active use at the moment, so I'm compelled to pick this one. And then that would force me... well, not force, but... It would be consistent to then go with the supersonic weapon. Same speed, higher HP, but a little bit lower defense. 550 res. $550 plus 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, so I have the golden elixir on him just to try, you know, if he gets attacked, I want him to heal up a little bit. I forgot what the Inferno Sphere does. I know it's a resistance stat stick, but I care more about the effect of it. More resistance for HP. Nah, that's not gonna help. I'd prefer the elixir. I think I can get there with stats. I mean, we basically are there. 550. So, in theory, we should more reliably resist the decreased res. And, like, I don't care if people die. I just need to be able to not be provoked for 2 turns back to back. And then die. Alright. And then, who did I steal from? I stole from Artor, who is half naked. Which tells you his level of importance on my account, which is why I was happy to steal that helmet. So he needs a helmet, ideally that has speed and res. And Immortal, that's just whatever is available. So I guess this piece. I'm assuming that I'm out of resistance banners, which is why he doesn't have one. At least I was, at some point. Alright. Let's run it back. See, now that I... Okay, now that I know I can, like, one-shot wave 2... Fuck. I don't know if that's... I don't know if that's the best thing to do relative to cooldowns. But in theory, since Angar can't really do anything anyways against the oh crap, what am I doing? Since Angar can't really do anything anyways against the entire team that's in Stone Skin, I wonder if you look away for 1 second. I don't know why yeah, this is so weird. Like, you put it on, you take it off auto, and then it puts it back on auto. That seems so weird to me. one turn provoke there. I don't like her A1 True Fear. That's also annoying. Alright, so we kill Nell to get rid of her passive. We have block buffs on purpose so that when Ailil comes in for the attack, he doesn't get the counterattack, because that's annoying. So Nell's dead. We A1 Elva to make sure that when we come back for the AoE, she dies. Oh, I thought she lived. I hope they do fix that bug soon, or this, like they acknowledged it, that there's like that delay or whatever that happens when after animations before the game like progresses forward. I do hope they fix that soon. Like, it's a minor inconvenience, but it's annoying. Oh, she just murdered herself. Okay. We burn the heal. Block buffs again. We don't have the provoke. We actually, let's not waste that ability because there's no point. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we didn't get, I guess we didn't get Merciless procs, so we get to pick someone off. I think Toshiro is a bigger threat here. Hopefully he can keep healing himself. Oh, the 2-turn stun! Rip. Alright, let's get rid of Jingwan because he's annoying. I think reviving here is a bad idea because he's about a buff strip. We blocked his buffs. Now we do this because they have to A1 they have to A1 Packmaster, which almost killed them. No, he still got it on him. He still got it on him. Maybe I can borrow... I might borrow, what's his name? I might borrow Donnie's relic. Which is the, Oculus something or other. Because we're not really getting any use out of this, in fairness, like call a spade, unfortunately. And I've got Starstone for days, so I'm not crying. This thing. Is that gonna work? Is that gonna proc though? Because this is 60. If I lose 50% HP, it'll be a full cleanse. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Unless like Mountain King comes after me, that's not gonna happen. Okay. I think we're gonna have to go with the immunity build temporarily. Let me just save this because this is a good just like baseline build to have for him. we can change back to it. But we're gonna try to go untouchable. Alright. I think Pythion's gonna be our victim here. Let me double check that Python has a preset on. I think he does. Not quite. This is the fun times in Faction Wars, guys. Fun times. The dwarf way from hell is a very accurate descriptor. I could go for Donnie's, but I want the higher speed. I think they're the same speed with the glyphs on, but I'm fine with stealing from Python. That's crit rate. Res HP defense. Res it. Oh, what the heck? I guess I haven't looked at my gear in a while. Look at that. I just have like this piece just sitting around here in front of nobody. This is literally better. I was not expecting a drum and bass drop here. Okay. I feel it. Sorry, slight tangent here. This must have been something I just like randomly rolled up during like a Forge session, and I just like forgot that this was better than existing pairs. But at the same time, as you might be able to tell, like my Python, he's not one of my primary used champions. He's just kind of like, I mean, he's basically just Faction Wars at this point. I think he's like arena flex. Like if I really need if I need another tanky Force Affinity Cleanser or Healer Reviver type, then I throw him in. But he's meant to be like Lightning Cage Immunity Cleanser. That's kind of how I've repurposed him. Anyways, digressing. Feel like there's an epic orc who strips all buffs. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Yeah, it's not ringing any bells. Can't think of who that would be. It's got to be some like void legendary that I just don't have, you know. It's brutal out there. I guess ironically, temporarily, we just put his old shield back on, eh? Alright, where does this put me? We're a little low on the accuracy, higher on the speed, but that's fine because the goal here is we just block. Just block it. Although, if we're super fast, I could probably swap this, right? To the other one. I will say, man, like, yeah, now that it's been like a year plus or whatever, like having the free gear swapping thing is really, really handy for stuff like this. Normally I would just be like blowing through silver, just swapping gear, swapping gear, swapping gear. Because, you know, you want to beat content. You want / need to beat content. Alright. We have the formula, I think. So I guess the part at the start here that I was less privy to, or paid less attention to, is that it depends if we get merciless procs, or a merciless proc, if and when we use the AoE. That determines how we treat wave 2. So we gotta be a little careful around that. Oh, we didn't get decreased defense. Rip. It's fine. Using Garrow now after the buff. Her support form is great. Factor towards hard. Nice. That's good. I think I DM'd I DM'd Boozer because I was like, hey, the Garrow buff, huh? Now you can stop shitting on Garrow every time you talk about your mythicals. And he was like, he just gave me LOL. It was funny. But I was like, I don't have her, but I'm happy for, on behalf of the folks that do have her, that, you know, she's better than or way better than before, right? What's up, Calamity? How's it going? Alright, we got this. We don't have the provoke yet. I wasn't paying attention to Crocad, so we don't have the AoE. Okay, so kill Toshiro. We have the formula though. We just tank these 2 hits. We get the free counterattacks. He goes for the stun. He dies. She does that. Buff is blocked. We actually here we can revive. Self cleanse, heal with the twant. It doesn't really matter what we do here. He has decreased defense, so his defense is lower. We counterattack there, we heal up. Counterattack again, we heal up. Although Angar dying is a little unideal. Little unideal there. Why did she? Oh, that was a counterattack. Wait, she counterattacked a counterattack? You can do that? Ah, fucking hell. Okay. I think I need that taunt available at the start. That wave 2 did not end how I wanted it to end, and that kind of set us up in a completely different way. It was completely unideal. Going well, the stream been going? It's been going like normal. Can't complain. The difference in damage here between like, that's the same ability, right? The A3. On Toshiro it did like 500,000 damage, but on Nell it did like 100 or 200k. That's so weird. Like, I get that she's a mythical and whatnot, but I didn't think she was like that much tankier than. They're both attack based. Or no, she's a support in base form. Never mind. Ignore me. No merciless proc. Pulled her early game when mythicals were released. That is true. Yeah, she was always good in Hydra. That is a fair shout. And then she kind of fell off as different metas developed. All right, Angar, you need to not die, my guy. Even if I had, I guess in fairness here, even if I had the provoke and I used it, they wouldn't be provoked because of Jingwan. What do we have? Nope. Okay. As long as Jingwan doesn't crit, we should, generally speaking, be fine for this bit. Oh, sweet. He died. That's like the best RNG we could have gotten, actually. So I think what I'm going to do instead here, we're going to go for the heal. Then we're going to go for the taunt. Then we're just going to A1 here. Because I think it was Mishinaki that killed Engar. But she didn't do it this time. But now that there's no more AoEs, we're safe. To do that, she has to taunt, or she has to attack him because of taunt, and she dies. Cool. Although revive is burned for 50,000 turns now, which arguably is not a good thing. We did not get the taunt back, which is unideal. So maybe we don't revive him? Oh, why did he do that? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to complain. Oh, God, that crit! Oh. Am I missing something? The only other thing that we could do is, because it doesn't really matter, like, they have to take turns. The only buff strip is Seer, like, which is stupid. Like, there's no lockout, there's no... Like, obviously I could, you know, I could throw Artak in there and put some burns out there, but they're still going to get turns. Even if I burn off the stone skin, right? That still doesn't really solve the problem. Okay, so let me think. Is Bronco really doing anything? Not really. He's not doing anything in this team. So we don't need him. He steals buffs, right? That would only protect him. Where my mind is going is that we do some revive on death shenanigans here with Maruka. More revives. I could run Jorg, but I think he's built more so for speed at the moment. Let's actually change it up. Let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, so we actually can't kill people. I'm just wondering if that sets us up for a slightly different pattern. Not so much. But yeah, the thinking here is that like we can revive on death if we're gonna get wiped, but also Maruka can cleanse, can single target cleanse as needed. Oh crap, I forgot. I was supposed to revive on death here. It doesn't matter. I guess it's probably better that we didn't. Oh! That's more damage than usual. This is unideal. This is highly, highly unideal. It'd be really funny if I could like break the stone skin with his A3 or something. Alright, so we get provoked. Do this. He survives, which is actually really good. Actually, no, it's not. He just gets killed again. I think he dies here. Yeah. That was bad RNG because like that wave 2 like did so much damage to him for no reason, to Gore for no reason, so he was just really low. Which is unlucky. But at the same time, Mountain King after the buff gets an extra turn there, so if we have revive on death, he's just gonna kill whoever he kills again. Crocat build? Sure. 6-piece Merciless. Super slow. 189 speed, 324 crit damage, over 9k attack, but bearing in mind he has, 700 base attack. Crit damage, attack. Crit damage, attack. Full crit rate, etc. It's a Hydra build. Earthy Coronet. All right, I want to see what happens when we don't get shafted by wave 2 before I decide on if we need to make a change. Because the other option, I could rebuild Jorg and just have double revive. The problem though is Jorg's revive is a veil, which means Tormund can just freeze them when they come back to life. But I mean, Tagore places a shield when we revive, so I guess we're kind of in the same boat. But at least with the veil, they'd be hidden. So maybe it's not the end of the world. What's up, Danks? Did he really not die? Oh. Weak hit. Lovely. Okay, actually these weak hits are good because we get more time to for cooldowns. That should kill her though. I wanted to try this first. So if we have revive on death, when they try to kill him, they won't. Or no, he strips. Shit, that was a waste. Okay, that was dumb. I forgot Jingwan's a buff strip. So it's like ideally they wouldn't like immediately kill him after he gets revived, but that's unavoidable because Crocat's Crocat. Now we don't have rev on death. All right, this one I botched because I forgot how Jingwan works. Did I not provoke? Dude, wow. I'm on autopilot, my bad. Happens to the best of us, folks. Jeez. Like you just hit A1 with everyone, right? Like, no, dude. Wake up. What are you doing? So if anyone's wondering why I'm killing Nell first, it's just so that I can actually, like, you know, use buffs and heal and stuff without murdering myself. But ideally, which we haven't had in a while, but like I want a Merciless proc here, and we're not getting it. Because I'd like to start, oh crap. I'd like to start off wave 2 with the AoE. That's actually the worst thing that could have happened there, I think. Because now I don't have anything. And yeah, he's just gonna destroy us. Oh, okay. And that is why I killed Toshiro first. That is exactly why we killed Toshiro, because he murders my team. That was a weird run. I'm not sure what was so different in that particular instance, but King Galkabar did something odd there. Oh, he did an AoE instead of a single target. And that triggered a counterattack, which killed the wave earlier than they're supposed to die. Okay. Oh, I guess Angar's passive didn't re-provoke him. Maybe that's what the difference was. In this case, it doesn't matter because we got our ability back, so we can kill Toshiro. But still, block buffs. Kill him. He does this. We counterattack. He does that. We counterattack. He kills him. Let's just heal him. Let's go for this early with the shield. Then we go for the taunt. And then we just hope that Jingwan doesn't kill Angar. Oh. Well. Okay. Silly me for hoping. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna try it differently. I revived too early. Well, I thought I could. I thought I could revive. I didn't think he was gonna kill him in that instance, but I was very much wrong. Is what it is. But I'm trying to set it up such that I can start off this wave with the AoE. Oh, but we're not fast enough. Wait, how are we not? Oh, because I didn't have the turn meter fill. Why didn't I have the turn meter fill? Oh my god. There's so many like different things happening all at once here. It's hard to keep track of everything. Okay. So we killed wave 1 too quickly, such that we didn't have the turn meter fill, which meant Toshiro went ahead of when he was supposed to go. So I guess that's not the way that's gonna work then. Alright. Can I get Bolster in the team? Bolster is a pay-to-win set, man. Bolster is pay-to-win. My Bolster sucks. For me, it's Bolster set or stats. If you start with the A2 instead, you don't think it'll kill Toshiro? No, it will. It has. Toshiro's really squishy. He didn't get a turn there because Packmaster didn't have the turn meter fill, because as we looked at my well, yeah, I don't know. Packmaster didn't have enough cooldown, so that changed it. I could waste the heal here and put increased speed, but that just doesn't feel like it's efficient to do. Oh, he almost died there. I wish there was a way to cut in here and prevent him from getting killed, because I feel like that's just a waste of time. I don't know. See, now he's almost killed Tagore here, which is not good. And then this counterattack is going to kill everybody. Almost. Well, it doesn't matter, because now this is going to kill everybody. And then Tagore's too low health. I don't know if I was doing anything differently before, where somehow Tagore was not getting the second AoE from what's his face. If we weren't, man, if we weren't frozen right there. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's very bad. Chill. See, if he wasn't low health right there, right? He wouldn't have been targeted by the Torment. Like, now we're like hard screwed. Oh, what the hell? 2-turn stun? What is that move? I have decreased accuracy on. We would die anyways to the counterattacks. What was that? What was that? What the hell was that ability? What did he do there? What the fuck was that? What is this? Oh, you can't resist it. God damn it. That's so stupid. Ugh. One ally gives you an irresistible 2-turn stun? What on earth is this champion? Yeah, another option we can try is just like trying to bait them out a little bit with Nogdar and see if we can draw some aggro. That's the other option. My other thought here. Oh, I thought she resisted it. Swift parry set. Swift parry is also against the rules, unfortunately. I have a lot of silly rules. I prefer, generally speaking, this is not across the board, but I prefer skill over RNG if I can help it. But that does not mean that I don't use like stun sets and stuff. I was like, do I die to the poison here? No, I don't. Okay. Alright, so he murders himself. Seer is a good yeah. Those are two different rules. Nice try though. Point taken. But two different rules. It's like I wish I could kill both of them together. Like if I cut in here, which won't happen, but like if I could cut in there and oh, she did. He should her abilities out of order there. I'm gonna burn this early because I know I can heal here. And it wasn't worth it. It was not worth it. Okay, excellent. Not worth it. It's just, honestly, it's really that like the supports in this faction just aren't up to snuff. That's really the main problem here. Like, if you don't have what's her face, the Void Legendary, Baka, Raltide, like you just can't do anything. Or like a Warlord, obviously. If you had Warlord, this is like a piece of cake. You just get to wave 3 and you lock him out and you just happy days, you know? But for obvious reasons, we all can't have that. I also think, what's his face? Admiral Blacktusk starts off with the cleanse. So I don't even know how effective trying to burn off the stone skin will be. But I think in theory, if we put the burn out there we should it should give the first turn to Molly, so that at least gives us one turn with 5 people burning, right? And then maybe we can start to get like the counterattacks going, and then once they're like once the stone skin is gone, counterattacking might keep Crocat alive or something like that. I don't know, we'll see. I'll just try it out. Some factions quite good, some factions you need. Yeah, no, I mean it's somewhat unavoidable, you know, in the grand scheme of game design. Like every faction can't be like the most busted, broken, whatevers. I get that. All right, so I have decreased attack on Toshiro now, so I'm gonna try something different, or we're gonna kill Jingwan. Nope, he still one-shot me. Okay. Jesus Christ. That's insane. This dude hits so freaking hard. Okay. I was like, maybe we can tank it with the shield on, and incorrect. Okay. I wish one of them had like AoE on their A1. That way we could just keep like continuously counterattacking with Crocat. But I guess that could also be a detriment, because if they keep counterattacking, then we kill the wave faster and our cooldowns are not cooldown. Bad balance. I mean, it depends, right? You know, how do you balance game balance versus champion diversity, right? Like, I know that sounds like you just add more champions, but it's like, you know, they being Plarium, they do try to make their champions unique. So you can't have a Pythion in every faction. Because it's like, you know, that would be ideal, obviously, right? If every faction had a Pythion, good God. Easy mode, right? But that would also be fairly stale. Alright, we'll try it again without the shield, but this time we have the revive ready to go. If or when we die. He gets stunned, that's fine. I think the problem I have here is that he has 2 AoEs. And I think the second AoE is gonna wreck us right now. Oh, and it didn't. Okay. Oh, but we're in a shit spot now. I wasted the burn. Why did I use the burn there? That was so stupid. Ah! No. What have I done? Yeah, we don't have it. Derp. Got better orcs than me and you're further ahead? Well, you're probably just using Seer to strip the stone skin and put him to sleep. Skill diversity within the factions. I mean, sure. But, you know, again, I'm not like trying to defend Plarium here. But they tend to favor, like, you know, we don't care about the lore, right? But you know, there's a reason that most of the Shadowkin, for example, are attack-based. And as much as we want like this, you know, block debuffs, cleanser, healer, support, and Shadowkin, they're meant to be like these, you know, ninja fighty type in the same way that dwarves are meant to be these like stout, tanky, resistance type, you know. So it would be nice to have copy paste Python into every faction, but I planned identity across all the factions is to not necessarily not do that, but just to oh, that's actually very bad. We just killed ourselves. Excellent. But their goal is to not have that be the case. Yeah, we're gonna get murdered by Mishinaki here. Oh, we lived. That's lucky. Or decrease accuracy on. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. I mean, that was unlucky. Like we have our tech happened to crit on Kyoku, which is he has no crit rate, so it's just really unlucky there. Yeah, I have noticed that, Mr. T, like as well. There are a lot of they used to every single dwarf they added had like 70 resistance base, and it was really easy to stack them high with root res. And the more recent ones are just like normal champions with a 30 res. I have noticed that, which I think is unfortunate. Because I was disappointed when I was building Hilvi and she didn't have 80 res to start. But then you have a champion like Molly, who's really good, but she doesn't have, or she has extra resistance even though she's predominantly an accuracy champion. Roster restrict content to put pressure on players to spend. I mean, sure, historically, I guess that's not untrue. But, you know, I think the Grim Forest is kind of a departure from that, right? Because you just use the best of your best and take it down. Dude, she almost killed him, bro. I will say, though, the Orcs faction is definitely a faction that doesn't have they don't have passives. As fucking hell, why, what shit. What the hell, why did that happen there? He's never, Croquette's never died for the first attack. Was I not full HP? I might not have been full HP. Shadowkin of similar to Dark Elves, strike fast record. No, it's not really, because the Dark Elves have a lot of supports. Like, you know, you have Mithrala, you have Visix, you have Lydia. You know, so like you got your provoke covered, provoke plus petrification. Oh shit. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. But it's too late now. This is already out of sequence. Did we get maybe I didn't notice we got 3% resisted on Estrid there. Cause she took a turn randomly there, and she shouldn't have. Cause she took a turn before Crocat did his AoE, which doesn't make any sense. Unless, no, she's just faster. Okay, interesting. Let me heal up here because we can, and we have time between the waves. Last Dark Elf fusion before the current one was Marinix. Long neglected faction. I mean, yeah, sure, but like I said, a lot of the freebies are in Dark Elves. So, like, I still run Mithrala in my Faction Wars team because she's just that good. Alright. I think we're finally back in some normal semblance of what we're used to running here. We heal up here. Self-cleanse. This really doesn't matter because none of them are attack-based, but we're just going to do it for S's and G's. He does that. We almost die. We revive here. We kill Jing-Wan. He buffs up, which is a waste of a turn. I think she has to A1, which is a counterattack. Everyone dies. We A1 here. Now, but the problem is he's really low. Oh no, we got frozen! The Artak has resistance. That wasn't worth the gamble? Apparently not. He's not going to survive another turn. Oh, that sequence was tragic. I almost... Okay, I need Artek's health to be destroyed so that he has... he has more speed by wave 3. So let's put the burnout right at the start. And they should start destroying his max HP. I guess this is where like Takeover kind of fails, eh? Because everything he does is a buff. Like he revives with the shields, right? He heals with increased speed, and then his A1 places increased defense. So he's always gonna freeze people. Fuck. Artak doesn't offer anything. Artak's job here is just to see if I can have him go first on wave 3, or at least near first. Yee. And, fuck. If I could have him go first and then try to get the burn out there and see if we can do something that way. That's the intent anyways. We're gonna die here. I don't think we live. Yeah. Apparently we need the fucking stars to align though for us to just get like a normal, like one of the runs we got like 10 times in a row earlier. I don't know what's going on right now. This is not that complicated. This shouldn't be. Am I going for the Basim Deck of Fate? Is that been announced? I watched like a couple of videos this morning about the new Sylvan Watcher chick, but that's it. Happens Monday. Oh, nope. Then no. I already have Basim. I got him from the Sacred Pogo, so I don't need to. Aren't I a CC? I'm not in the program, buddy. I'm just like you guys. I find out from the actual CCs. I'm a poser. So, all right. So we just proved something there. The Artak is currently faster than Packmaster, which is what we want. We actually have our AoE here, so we're gonna burn it. And awkwardly you fail to kill them. What the hell happened there? Oh, I guess what's her name's her healing saved him. Damn. Okay, apparently we can't kill him. I thought maybe we just got lucky a previous time with I don't even know what else. I know before when I used the A2 and it just like absolutely decimated the waves. But I can't think of why that'd be different. Doesn't really matter. But no, I am not in the content creator program because one, I don't want to be, but more importantly, I don't have enough notoriety. Like I don't have enough subscribers and viewers and whatnot. So no, I'm not in the content creator chat. I'm a normie. I'm a normie who makes content. But I'll be covering it on Monday, I guess, as normal. Free-to-play review. Stay tuned. I guess we don't need to use the AoE. There's so many poisons on us. Oh, wait, don't kill him. $17 Eternals? Damn, bro. Please don't crit, you motherfucker. Ah. Artak, you're not helping me, dude. You're really not helping me today. And he was low health again, so he died. God fucking. Oh my god. Why can't we just get like just a normal run like we were getting before? What's... Why are we getting these like weird runs where like Croquet's half health at the start of wave 2 for no reason? So if I kill Jingwan, then Toshiro will kill Croquet because he double hits and he dies, and then everyone else piles on everyone else, and we just kind of fall down, and it's painful. So that's just not a viable strategy to open, unfortunately. I did try it earlier though. Okay, if we can... No, she... I forgot. She takes 2 turns. Because she takes 2 turns, we don't get the leech falls off. So I think we're full health here. Alright, please don't crit. Son of a bitch! Artak! Frickin' nuker over here. God damn. You know what? I've got the strategy. I need my buddy Darkside's account, who just arrived in the chat. And then what I can do is I can run double Crocad. And then we just destroy everything, right? That was like Jingon's gonna kill us. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm over it. I'm over it. Like, I literally just want to test one thing, and we can't even get the RNG to line up like we were getting it before, and I'm frustrated now. So now we can frustrate ourselves with the Cursed City instead. It's gonna be great. It was a noble effort? Nah, debatable. With double Croca, do they both counterattack? Yes, they do. They're independent things. I forgot to put the fear out there so they have a chance of not actually attacking. That was my mistake. Oh, that did so little damage. That's disgusting and you want it? I bet, yeah. I did this out of order. I'm supposed to, I'm supposed to primarily provoke with Angar, not Umbral. Umbral is like emergency backup provoke. Because she can't heal herself, and we have no healing on this team. I really thought that Fellhound was going to hit a bit harder than this, because he's my campaign farmer, but my dude's hitting like 10k. Like, I'm gonna try and salvage this. Oh, fucking hell. I hate True Fear, dude. Fake debuff. Oh, actually the heal reduction is kind of annoying, huh? But we can purge it. Yeah, I have Angar and lifesteal, even though it's relatively minimal. But when it does proc, it is pretty handy. But I killed Duchess. Ah, but we need to kill the Mortus. What are your thoughts on Aphidas in a Slayer set? I don't have any. Damn, we got some rhythm up in here. All right. Ah! Oops. I left one of them unprovoked. I mean, it sounds as good as anyone else in Slayer, I guess. I don't know. Slayer is, once again, another non-free-to-play accessible set. So, I don't have Slayer gear. So I practically don't have an opinion on it. What stage is this? 21? No. Yes. Oh, it doesn't tell you anywhere. I think it's stage 21 though. Ah! Stop it. That hair reduction is bad. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I need these True Fears to start proccing here. Zangar can't die. God, that heat reduction is so annoying. Maybe stunning Duchess wasn't the play. Oh no! Does he have a heal? Resist! Oh. 3%, bro. You're killing me, dude. Unreal. I swear to God, if she gets a revive off because of that, I'm gonna be really pissed. Okay. Sometimes this game really grinds my gears, and that's one of those moments. It's like a completely uncalled for 3% resist that just ruined the flow of that run. Alright, we got it provoked there. I don't care if this Duchess gets a turn right now, because if she does, she wastes her Veil and nothing happens. Or, okay, well, provoke set procced. Reset the block buffs. S8 saw you primal shreds. I mean, obviously I did beat S8, but I can show you the team after we beat this stage. It's relatively low percentage, but not as bad as some other low percentage runs. Oh, he's so close to dying. All right, Umbro's gonna get that blow. Provoke, provoke, provoke. Really wish I could get rid of that hero reduction. Oh, he's so low. So low. Alright, Duchess is uncontrolled at the moment. Alright. Reset Umbral, so she's good to go. Let's get a heal up here because we can. This is literally just like a slow and steady slow and steady run. So here our goal is to kill Cardial because he's gonna counterattack and undo all of our damage because fear is a fake debuff. We're gonna stun him for 2 turns. Oh, never mind. All right. It gets resisted. Please, True Fear. God damn it. True Fear. Work. For once in your life. Thank you. I wonder how much tougher this would be without Lammasu. I think it would be a real struggle, to be honest. Because like the AoE True Fear is... Ooh, that's not good. The AoE True Fear is obviously handy. We gotta be careful here, because they can kill him. Alright, actually no, we're good. Cleanse it off. I always forget about Martyr's A1 where she can place decreased defense. I think we have enough time here to put the True Fear and just hope that it procs on Martyr. Let's heal up. Kill him. Of course she places it. She's like hella locked down at this point. But ideally we can not let her get a turn. Perfect. Okay, we're good. I think we're solid. So now our goal here is we just need to kill... We need to kill Raka. We have block buffs up from the Umbral, so we don't have to worry about the continuous heals. And so we're just going to try and protect. In this case, what I actually might do... Ooh. Actually, let me purge this. I think we could sacrifice him just for the damage, just the AoE damage. Who did the stun? I think it was one of these dudes. Split up block damage. Let's go back to trying to kill her. Oh, they're so slow they didn't take a turn anyways. Block buffs. Nice. We got resisted independently twice. Alright, switch up the aggro a little bit. Oh, didn't matter. I think we're pretty much solid at this point. I think we can kill her. Oh, so close. There we go. That should kill him. He's gonna die no matter what. Oh, perfect. Okay. Alright, slow and steady. Slow and steady. S8. As crazy as it looks, this is what I beat it with. It took, I want to say like an hour or two of attempts, maybe more. But literally, it's just like, we burn them. Esme, she's not booked, but like, the weekend is nice. And mainly it's like the turn meter drop is nice. A little bit of control and then increased speed on the opposite side. I don't really care about the A1. But yeah, it's literally just like you try to tank and burn with Mordecai and the HP burn. And then I use Baroth with an accuracy build to try and do a little bit of damage debuff and damage. Like, and then literally, aside from wave 3, they cannot kill Jamarza because she has a golden elixir and she has a regen set. So like the supports hit her and she heals and then she gets a turn and heals and then I can also heal myself. So it's like most of the time everyone's dead and then she's the last one alive and then I pick everyone back up and continue, like you replace the burn. Everyone dies, they burn for a bit and then pick her, just rinse and repeat. So it's heavy RNG and just a tank and burn strategy. Alright. S20 has been, I gave it a try a couple of days ago and it was just a pain, and so I figured I'd just save it for the stream. Essentially, wave 2 is what's giving me trouble. They made this so much harder now with, after the Bambus buff. Ah, shit. That provoke there screwed me. I needed to kill one or, I guess, either one of the, Easier after the War Chief buff? I'm still kind of... Oh, Jesus. Dude, we're getting wrecked. This is just bad RNG. Okay. It's easier to not murder yourself after the War Chief buff, but every time you have this stage, War Chief, they send a bunch of magic affinity into a War Chief. And so, you know, it's just hard to do stuff. How did that happen? Oh. Bambus passive. What? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Why is he counterattacking? What the hell was that? Oh, I was like, how did they live? Lols, you activated my trap card. Hashtag Goffred. No, but where did I get decreased speed from? I'm not sure what happened there. So basically what we do here is we try to provoke... Oh, we got lucky there. Awesome. We try to provoke those two guys, which we got really lucky on, actually. We kill the cleanser. And then here, if we can get good RNG, we get the stun. No, we didn't get the stun. Okay, well. RIP. I know he counterattacks. Dude, we got decreased speed from... Oh, from attacking... Decreased speed from attacking Snick Track. Did they have shields on? Oh, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. That triggers the passive, but we're kind of dead here, actually. I killed him for no reason, actually. That was really stupid. Ooh, accuracy or the increased resistance too high. Okay. Yeah, so like this is most likely not salvageable, but we're still gonna try. Oh, the increased res is annoying. But the good RNG here is that we oh shit, he still has it on. What am I doing? Fuck. I'm paying attention. I wasted that, actually. We could have... Yeah. Really wish Frolny would take his turn first here. Thank you. Yeah, the increased res here is really annoying. We're dead. Resisted. Everyone's dead. There's no way to win this one. Like, the only way that I could win this run is if Frolny's passive stacked in between the waves, but it doesn't. So, once we get to the next wave, we're not going to be able to kill anybody because there's a UDK. I killed Taragi for no reason. That was my bad. I forgot. Or I guess I was banking on... whatchamacallit. Yeah, if I had the AoE stun here, that I actually might have been able to save it, maybe. I used the ally protection on Taragi. I guess I was banking that I was going to get the stun on what's-his-face on the right, and we didn't. And that kind of ended the run, so is what it is. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, we kill Bambus, because he's the biggest threat. We get provoked. Brimstone helps us out. Okay, I was gonna say, if we don't weak hit, we might actually be in good shape here. So he has decreased attack, so we get the counterattack. Fair enough. Frolny. Oh, Frolny! You motherfucker. You failed me, bub. He failed me hard there. We're in a bad position now already. This is bad RNG. Who are we even provoked by? Oh, we're provoked by him. I think this just kills us. Dude, we are on the ropes right now. Oh no! Oh, he has reflect damage on. That was stupid. If HP gets dark, you can... yeah, but the problem is Frolnies are DPS as well. So, if I do... No, that's 3% resist. If I do that, then we can't do any damage. And they have... All of these waves have a lot of CC, and there's no way I'm going to be able to just... Like, he's just going to get provoked in the alt form, and then he won't be able to change back. Damn it. What? Oh, he lived! Oh, that's very bad. That is no way. He lived there. That must have been just unlucky, like, neither of our hits, like, Helm Smasher procced or something. There's no way he survives with Deku's defense on. It's not possible. Motherfucker. Okay, Frony should kill him this time. But we're gonna get re-provoked right afterward. Oh, that's so unlucky. Literally, if Warchief had taken a turn 1 second earlier, we could have not been stuck in this loop right now. Resisted! Ah! This game, dude. The 3% resists go crazy. Resisted, dude. I can't. I fucking can't right now, dude. We're getting so unlucky. For no reason. These 3% are insane. We're not gonna kill him this time because we didn't get Brimstone to proc. This is kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't moment. Because I can go for the provoke, right? Then everyone's controlled. But the problem is then Bambus gets a turn because I didn't use Evil Eye to slow him down, and then he puts Deku's defense on Duck the Pierced, which is annoying. Because then he just takes more damage. And also activates Coronar. So now I'm not going to use the AoE. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I just attack Coronar. I can do this. but I'd rather not. We need to stall here. Of course we don't stall. Okay. Oh, dude. Literally nothing that I'm asking for is happening right now. I needed to stall for a turn because we don't have control right now. We got lucky there. We didn't weak hit, which is surprising. God damn it. Like, if it's the freaking Korrigar is the most annoying person here. Okay, we got him controlled a little bit. These guys have decreased defense on, so they're gonna be a lot less scary. Now he's almost dead. Oh, he's the slower one. Damn it. I attacked the wrong one. I should have attacked this one, because then I would have killed him right then. Oh, he's so low. He's so low, but we're provoked on the other one. No! We messed up. Oh, I threw. I actually threw. Why did I buff up? We have block buffs on. I can do this because he can just heal himself. Alright, I'm gonna yoink his buffs. This is probably not worth it because I have increased res up, and it was extended by Fuckface over here. That did nothing. Excellent. What's up, Dango? How's it going, man? Well, Ishinaki's dead. Can I bring OL on the stage? I don't think so. Okay, we stole the unkillable, so he dies to the poisons. Ah, no! I was about to fuck. I was literally about to say, like, if Goffred can survive, then we actually have a chance at wave 3. But not now. We're screwed, dude. All of that because I attacked the wrong freaking. What's his face? I don't even know. What's his name? You should die to poisons. No, not Korrigar. The this dude. I'm blanking hardcore on what his name is. Yeah, Grisor. There you go. Like I attacked the one on the right, but the one on the left is slightly faster. But like the key there is that I can nearly kill this one. He gets a turn. He provokes us, but he has unkillable. I proc unkillable. He provokes us. He takes his turn, and then whoever attacks him first, because he's 1 HP, just kills him, and then that one of them's dead. But I attacked this one, then this one provoked me. Yeah, it's just bad. Mistakes were made. Oh, you piece of shit. He healed himself. Oh crap, that actually did too much damage. I thought we were gonna weak hit. I think we just gotta risk it. Oh my god. Yeah, like it's like you can't do this with just Frolny alone because the freaking UDK just takes all your goddamn hits. That's on me though. I screwed that up. This is also unideal. Everything about this is unideal so far. I was really hoping to get the decrease accuracy on. So that time we got the decreased speed from fucking Christ. We got decreased speed from Bambus's A1 actually. But yeah, no, if anyone for me Goffred is a relatively recent pull. If anyone has him, like you definitely save him for, I mean, for this, but other things. His passive is really useful. Oh, there we go. This is finally a good run. Oh, but what I was saying earlier about the... So, obviously, like, this stage was practically impossible before because, like, you just kill... You know, your DPS would murder themselves when you attack War Chief. But, on the flip side... Oops, I screwed that up. But on the flip side, it's a little bit more annoying that his A1 is, like, with the passive now and the shield, his A1 can just keep you stuck in a loop if you don't have a decent amount of damage. As we'll see in a bit here. Because, like, he just healed by, like, what, 40,000 or some shit? Like... His A1 healing is insane. Like, we have enough damage to overcome it, but certain iterations, if you don't have a DPS, like, he just out heals you by A1ing and then provoking you and A1ing and all that stuff. Like, look how much damage he undid just by A1ing. So even if you CC him, unless it's like hard CC with the stun, he's always going to counterattack. Oh, that's a good set of provokes. A1 here. Oh, I actually messed that up. I think we still kill him. Yes. But we let them get block debuffs now, which is bad. Because I can do this. But it's not going to matter. Unless we get a provoke here. Oh, we got lucky. Okay. Lucky in the sense of we didn't weak hit. Oh no, we didn't. I didn't proc the unkillable. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying because now he's gonna cleanse. How's it going, Bacchus? Awesome. We can't, yeah. We can provoke them too. He's gonna resist it, but that's fine, because that's gonna save him. We can do this now, because there's so few of them left. That should proc the unkillable. We're gonna A1 here. He A1s. He has his cleanse next turn, but we can deal with that later. Oh, he's dead. That was a waste. Of course, we weak hit. If the luckiest thing that could happen here is we get a stun, which of course we don't. We double weak hit. Fantastic. The other option would be... actually, it doesn't matter because... That's fine. Never mind. That's not fine. That heal is unideal. Let's do this because it doesn't really matter. Of course, a weak hit. Oh, that's actually really good. That's the best thing that could have happened. Is that right in a stun set? No. If we can kill him here, yes. Okay, like if I needed or wanted whatever Mishinaki to live, all I need Mishinaki to do is start off the first wave with a decreased defense, and then I should, in theory, be able to kill Siffy in one shot. And then the Rotus's passes are less powerful. Let's actually do this because they're single target anyways. Oh, never mind. I thought we could kill Siffy in one shot. I lied. Stuns, please! Oh, Goffred. My goat. Thank you. Now we got this one for sure. GG's. So I technically beat this one before with double Mishinaki instead of the Goffred, but obviously like having the stuns is kind of useful, so I figured I'd make the swap. Cool. We got one more stage that we can most likely do. And there's a couple ones that we can't do, but energy efficiency. Oh, spider. Catch up on chat here, folks. My apologies. I was locked in. Does anyone know if Torchhelm can still solo Sand Devil? Yes. Because he revives himself. There's no reason that he shouldn't be, but that sounds like a run that would take 5 years. I don't know if that's worth your time or energy. Yeah, it's like stun sets for me, it's like last resort. As a new player, is your only shot? Well, if you're a new player, then you don't even need to be farming Sand Devil, right? Like, if you don't have any gear to put Ascension on, then what's the point of farming Sand Devil? For the mortal soulstone from the tournament, it's same logic though. If you're self-identifying as a new player, getting a soul for a champion you don't have is not really worth it. There's a very low chance, especially with a small roster, that the whatever soul pops out is going to be a champion you actually have or use. Focusing on souls is more of a mid-game, late-game thing. I wouldn't care about that in the early game. Personally. Gives you a chance to participate in a deck of fate. Okay. Hey, you do you. You do you. you guys notice that over the past couple of days there weren't any there were no events in the game? So the events tab was gone. I feel like that's like a once a year type of thing where it actually lines up, where there are actually no events in the game. It's very rare. Thought it was bugged. Yeah, I think most people have never seen it because it's so rare. But yeah, like if technically speaking, if there are no nar, did I just turn into an Australian? If there are no oh, this is a bad run. If there's no events and/or tournaments, then the tabs disappear. I can't even read that name. Do you know if Calyx Poison gets blocked by Necret? It does. Your buffs, your passives, sorry, the passives that proc at the start of the fight happen before abilities, or not abilities, like set bonuses. So like everyone gets their automatic passives, and then Calvlax goes afterward and places his. I guess you could, yeah, I guess you could argue my statement either way. The poisons could be placed before it, but for whatever reason it happens. The Necret blocks it. I use Necret for that purpose or I have used him for that purpose on many occasions. A personal vouch. What is your username? It's like blacked out on my screen. I think it's just the color of the chat. Let me switch to my other view. Okay. Riku. Okay, cool. Username is name. Yeah, I was like, I have dark chat, or dark mode chat on. I'm like, your name's invisible. Is everyone going for the fusion? I am, obviously. But me going for fusion is a given, so that's not much of a statement. Ooh, almost done here. Okay. So this means that once I finish, I have an energy refill from the Grim Forest. So we're basically done with Spider today, which means I can also finish out the Champion Training Tournament today. Sweet. Very well. Actually, no, I have time. I have a whole another day. Event Dungeon? Pause champ? Yeah, I guess I get a little bit of a break in the fusion here, because it's not gonna take. I think I make like one more 5-star champion basically, and the champion training is done. So, anyways, all right. So yeah, Lou's not here, but Lou would be asking me, am I gonna fully complete Centranos? And the answer is no, because S13 exists. I've tried this in the past, and I don't have enough firepower to get through it, and I just don't care. And then S14, it's Cupid as Venus. It just can't be asked. I think I beat this once maybe, and I swore I'd never try it again because it was just that much pain. But we can do this. Oh no, Lou is here. Oh no. Awkward. I failed you. I'm sorry. I'm giving up on those two stages. All right, this one is doable, but it is quite tricky. So I just need to make sure that we do this properly. Why did I do that? Oh, stupid. There is no HP burn. I block revive with the Rotos. Yep. Although getting frozen here was really unlucky. Okay, that was about a quarter of the health. We need Ramontu to not die. I think the success slash efficacy of this team, it is highly dependent on how quickly we can kill the Frost Spider. And how often Vogoth's passive procs. And any and all extra turns. I feel like Xelotol's missing gear because his health is really low. His health looks way too low. But we're gonna try and finish out this run anyways. All right, Frost Spider is in kill range. Ow! Wait, we took too long. Yeah, he's missing gear. That's what I thought. I was like, his health bar looks really, really low. Where is he? That explains it. Where's your gear, buddy? What happened? Wow, that piece is way too good for him, but no one's using it at the moment, so. Yeah, I was also noticed that I was like, he hasn't gotten a single extra turn, which is unlikely, and I was like, oh, I think he's naked. He's supposed to be in Relentless so he can reduce the cooldown of the ally attacks. Also, I think I'm supposed to start like this. That way we kill the spiders off rip. And then I think I'm supposed to do that as well, so that we speed up this part. Like, so like with the minions dead, there's no cleansing for the minions don't cleanse the frost spider. And then obviously we just do more damage. Don't freeze me, bro. Rip. If you're wondering why I'm attacking the Fire Knight here, it's just to reduce the amount of hits into the shield. He does... I don't know if it's confirmed, but I feel like he does less damage the more hits that are taken off. And he hits harder the more hits you haven't hit him. I don't know if that's entirely true, but it feels that way. But essentially, the way this works is eventually we're going to use ally protection from Jareg, and that's going to give us or increased defense, faultless defense combo. So reflect damage, and then we combine it with the ally attack that breaks the shields. Ramontu debuffs, most importantly, the decreased speed. And then Rhodos is the DPS for both parts. I think he might as well do the triple hitter here. Oh, that's unlucky there. Alright, so now Frostbiter's dead. We need one more A3 and she's dead. Our ally attack is ready. Oh, perfect. I was like, I'd like to cut in here. Perfect. All right. So she's dead. And then now, basically, when the shield is up, we're going to A1 from Rhodos as much as possible. He has, like, full turn meter here, so I'm not even going to bother. We're going to wait until he takes his turn. We're going to do this. All right, now he hits us. So that's 5 hits into the shield. I'm going to waste this just because I want to break it. So that's 4 hits. We're going to ally attack. We did not bring in Vogoth, which is unfortunate. We did get an extra turn. Unlucky. Rhodos popping off with the extra turns. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Extra turn there would have been clutch, but we didn't get it. Vogoth takes a turn here. 1, 2, 3. So that's down. That was a third of his health. We only have 1 tick of increased defense here. So he's probably going to heal. Because I didn't get my debuffs out. I don't have the thing from Jareg. I think we're SOL here. Oh, so close. If I'd gotten it off right then, that would have been perfect. Because now we have to do it now, which is unideal. I need to land my debuffs on the boss. But I have to wait for his turn to go down. Please bring in Vogoth. No, dude, again! Oh, that's so unlucky. Alright, we got decreased speed out there. That's so unlucky that that happened twice now. I should have been doing the A2 from Rhodos instead, because then I could destroy his max HP and he can't fully heal. I might have screwed myself here. Jarek has faultless defense. Yes. Blood Flame. The value of the damage dealt increases the strength of the shield with the attack. Okay, so I'm not crazy. So that is, it does work that way. Alright, good to know. What? That was the last hit into the... What the hell was that? That was robbery. That was absolute robbery. That was the he had 1 tick in the shield. It's supposed to give you the whatever effect of what you do there. Please bring in Vogoth. Yes. Okay. Oh, we got an extra turn. Perfect. All right. So now we're in business. Ramontu should get a turn here. I think we might have taken too much damage, unfortunately, in this particular run. Oh, Jareg is holding on by a thread. He's holding on by a thread. We don't have enough hits here. Unless Rhodos... Nope, he didn't pop off. Okay. Wait. Hold. Oh, no! Wait. I think we got it. I think I'm faster. I think Rhodos... Yeah, it's Rhodos faster. Okay. That was sketchy, but we made it work. We got lucky there at the end. We should have lost that one. Oy. Alrighty. Dude, Jareg was a trooper. Oh my god, he had so like low health there. I figured that was, I figured he was gonna die on that last AoE there with even with the increased defense and the ally protection. Anyways, cool beans. Angelus, what's up? Glad you caught the stream, man. I'm glad you can make it. Good to see you. These are all chaos ore, every single one of them except this. Actually, that's a decent piece. Ooh, speed crit. Love to see that. Speed. Oh. Okay, hold on. Wait. Honestly, though, it's 5-star, but that's good. Double crit, double attack, speed boots, and merciless. That's a keeper. That is a keeper. Merciless is hard to come by these days. I don't like where this is going. Oh. Ooh. Sad. Pause? Why are we pausing? What are we pausing for? Oops. Whoa, gosh. My instincts kicked in there. Oh, okay, now it gets sold. Alright, so yeah, these are all chaos ore. This is good. I don't know if I have anyone who needs that actually right now. Stream delay? Oh! Did I say something sketchy? Maybe I did. Ah, yes. You know, that just reminds me of when some of the content creators were talking about Ezio and his passive, or no, his not his passive, his A2. And they're like, dude, no one builds the entire teams in stone skin. And I'm like, what tier of PvP are you guys in? I see full stone skin teams all the time. Because they're talking about, like, you know, you're not going to run into teams of full stone skin. That way you're not going to get the 2-turn bombs. And I'm like, maybe at your level. I'm like, dude, I see I see 4-piece or stone skin full teams like every day. Yeah, I'm like, no, I think that's actually gonna help most people, maybe not you guys. It wasn't just one CC. It was like Ash was talking to someone else, but like, no, but they're not wrong from their perspective. When you're talking about like super high level PvP, which is unfortunately all they deal with, there's so much protection, speed, you know, there's variability. But the average person is just like, hit the stone skin, you know, because they watched people say everyone build everyone in stone skin, so they build everyone in stone skin. All right, did I get distracted? I did. Sorry. We're doing Curse City. Yeah, all right. We're done, actually. This is it. Because I forfeit these two. So we're not going to get our candles. Sad times. Sprint through some normal runs. I have time to change my mind, but I know that I won't. Yeah, so Live Arena is kind of its own separate beast, but like I'm saying, when a lot of the CCs are talking about PvP metas and whatnot, they're referring to Live Arena meta. You don't see how I'm giving up on those two? I can't be asked to sit there for 5 hours waiting for stun sets to get me through a run. That's why. Yeah, our base. Well, some people still. I still see stone skin our base all the time. But your point is correct. Where, you know, a correctly air quotes built our base is going to be like full speed, maybe protection. Chuzen for sure is full speed. Etsy was a few metas too late. Agreed. I mean, I think that 9-piece Mercurial is ridiculously overhyped. I think it's overhyped. I'm not saying that it's bad. I think people are trying to use it way too early. No. Like you gotta pay attention to the word I used. I said overhyped. That I'm not saying it's not powerful. It's not good. I'm saying it's overhyped. It's powerful in the hands of people that know what they're doing. But as we just discussed, most people don't know what they're doing. And so they do stupid things. And it doesn't work as effectively. But yes, the upper echelon knows how to actually use 9-piece Mercurial properly. You don't know what you're doing? For example, I saw a guy in Classic Arena who put in his defense, right? He had a 9-piece Mercurial Hilvy, and then a naked, not naked, but like no stone skin Torment. So I killed the Torment. And then there's a solo Hilvy with 9-piece Mercurial. Ooh, like, what are you gonna do? Your other team is dead, you know? Like, I get it. It's good on Hilvy with the team around her, you know. But don't just slap it on people and be like, why am I not winning? CC said 9-piece is meta. It doesn't come with a manual? Well, of course not. But like, I mean, nothing comes with a manual, right? The meta it falls out of people trying stuff and seeing what works. And a lot of people jump to conclusions ahead of time before people know what the heck is going on. And I mean that positively and negatively. The most recent example was Predator. All the CCs on the test server were like, Predator, his AoE is good, but he's not meta. He's not going to be meta. And then he enters the game. 2 weeks later, everyone's like, oh, Predator is destroying me in arena. Everyone's using him on defense. It's like, okay, guys, that's why you don't... that's why you don't jump to conclusions too soon. You could be right, but you don't know. Things need to get out there and get tested, and then people figure out what to do with the champions. Which, in the same vein, right now, it's like some people are talking about like I feel like the community is a bit split on Solinar. Some people are saying he's not going to be that strong, and some people are saying like he's going to break the game. Obviously, the truth is in the middle. But I think as with most nukers, he's going to be really strong in situations where he's smart to use. For example, I think Solinar is going to be amazing into Nell and Calvalax. I feel like no one's talking about that. Everyone's thinking about, you know, other things, but like you can't poison him. And you get a free buff every time she tries to poison him. Hello? Like what? There's your Nell counter. As long as you don't use your A2. She can't do anything to him. Poison-wise. This is an annoying team. Do I want to try? Or do we want to just, like, cheese this? I think we want to try. We'll let them go first. Let's do... Let's bring out the Glacea. Let's bring out the Marius. bring out the Gizzy. Let's bring out the Galathir. Oh gosh, I forgot to mention. I got my. Oh, it's annoying. Let me just yoink his pinpoint. I got fuck. I thought we were gonna deny his turn. I got 6-star on my Marius, 6-star awakening, so I now have a super strong Marius. I did switch. I made the conversion to Crushing Rend. I had Soul Reap on before. We're gonna get True Feared. Oh, we didn't get True Feared. Look at that. But yeah, slow and steady. Even though I had him on the wish list for a while, never ever once pulled the soul. So slow and steady. Just like with Rhodos and Harima and Sifid and Narcisse and a few other champions. Just Soul Merchant slowly over time, but finally 6-star Marius. So there he is in all his glory. He's not, honestly, he's not even that fast. He's only at 276, which is kind of, I don't know, disappointing. You Soul Reap. So my problem, I did like Soul Reap when you can kind of counter an ice and he changes forms and or Soul Reap kills him and then he dies. But what I find is that Wand of Submission, like, you just fear yourself so much that it was just untenable, so I just switched to Crushing Rend, so it's just safer. Like, one, I do more damage in PvE, and I've definitely noticed the uptick, and then I just don't fear myself with everyone having a wand except me. But yeah, so I need to come back, you know, slowly over time and ascend his gear, but he's on the list. It's just I don't know if I... Or no, this is a good piece. Never mind. I'm thinking of his old amulet. This is a good one, actually. The other thing that changed... We're not doing live arena today, but I'll just mention. I got my first nuker above 300 speed. Feels whale, man. 302 speed Mezumel. 350 crit damage. Just let Nice kill you. That's one way to do it. I know, like, the content creators, you know, endgame ones make it look like this is so easy to do, and it's really not. Like the only reason she's there now is because I got speed on the boots, and so that gave her the extra 12. Which, you know, we're barely above 300, right? So, like, she was at 290 something, but she's pretty much, like, stacked out as much as I can get her. Like, I want to re-roll this into attack and this into attack. But other than that, like, my Mezumel is kind of done. Like, I think I can push her attack to 8k, maybe. But after that, like, that's it. 300 speed, 350 crit damage, 8k attack, Cat's Gaze, and just try to block revive. I don't think that she's, like, underrated. I think people are down on her for a valid reason, but I just like to ignore Stone Skin and block revive. So, yeah, it's a very effective thing to do. Alright, I need to remember that I don't want to waste my refill here, because we have 90 minutes before this expires. So I'll try to remember in 17 minutes-ish to actually come out here and do Classic Arena. My muzzle bullet actually gets kills. Yeah. Oh, that's, yeah, true. Like, if you don't... She needs hella stats, otherwise it doesn't work. But, like, my Mezumel, even before all the Ascension, like, I can kill a Harima with her passive. As long as she gets both of the hits. So, like, I can drop people with this, but you need a lot of stats to do it. Versus some of the other champions who ignore Stone Skin, you can get away with a lot less. So, I understand the critiques. But, as I always say, you gotta be careful with block revivers. my you know, hyperbolic example is that nobody, I guarantee you, no one wants an Anithwi Blood Twin who hits like a Trunda or a Sigfrind. Because you might think, oh, I want that for me. And it's like, no, you don't want that. Because when the enemy has it, you're going to get destroyed and you're going to be pissed at this AoE powerhouse is block reviving on every ability. You know, you got to be careful with block revive. You can't make it too powerful. That being said, Arn the White, or whatever his name is, exists. So there's that. Where are my damage dealers, bruh? Did we get shafted here? Oh, we got hard shafted, guys. Wow. All right, well, I guess we're going poisons and Rotos. They gave me no DPS. That's crazy. All right. Mikage. I'm not gonna manual this. We're just gonna take forever, I guess. Single target. Mostly all form. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, block. But again, for me, like, if one thing as a player, I'm strategic, right? I try to use champions where they're useful. So it's not necessarily to showcase that, but just I know that Mezamel is great for a Harima or a Wukong or this or that. That's like a specific instance. Or when they're just like, haha, I have Neve, block damage. And I'm like, haha, ignore block damage, you know. So like I use her when it makes sense. But I don't just draft her every time. Like, she's not practical. So I think that's the key. Is Mezamel meta? Absolutely not. But is she strong if you use her properly? Yes. Oh, they're gonna get block damage. This is gonna be annoying. Oh, never mind. He'll be coming in clutch. When will you 6-star send your gear? Whenever they have a break in events where I could farm Sand Devil. So, in 2 months? Throw when there's block damage. Like, yeah. Waiting for the Harvest Jack buff. It's coming soon. I believe they said March. And we already had the February champion update, or champion buffs with Bambus and Garrel. So Harvest Jack should be next week. Maybe 2 weeks away. We'll find out what it is. A relic that thwarts block revive. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's annoying. Sanguinia! Why you do this? Damn, there's so much energy here. Okay. Oh, people are talking about what they got. Oh yeah, anyone pull some voids this weekend? Anyone get anything good? New void legendaries? Hopefully. I think in my clan, someone got a Senna and someone got Solinar, actually, the 10x. Spoiler alert, I got nothing. But the video is up on the channel if you do want to check it out, of course. We're loading. Alright, so Spooter is done. You got Coronar, rhymes with Solinar. No, I could feel that. I like Coronar for PvE. I use him. Faction Wars, Curse City. Saving Voids. Yeah. We A1, basically the same champion. Yeah. I too enjoy some Copium. PvE, PVM, they're the same thing. I typically think of PVM specifically if it's like a boss fight because you're going against a monster. PvE is just more general where you're just like versus the environment, so there's just more to it. So they're kind of interchangeable, I would say, but I consider Raid to be more PvE just because we don't consider champions monsters. And there's a lot of wave content with just champions in it. But, you know, I think that's also kind of subjective, right? I mean, you could think of it that way. PvE would be, you know, waves or just environment, right? It could be like plants and shit, but it could also just be other champions, other things. PvP, player versus players, arena, yeah. PvM typically means going against monsters, i.e. bosses, in most cases. But not all cases. Like I used to play RuneScape, right? We say PVM because most of the creatures you fight are monsters. It's like goblins and orcs and this and that. Like they're, like, you know, they're historical monsters in the traditional sense. Like you're the human, they're the monsters. You still play? Oh, I said I used to. I haven't played RS3 in probably 3 years now. It's been a while. I want to. I just don't have the time. Oh yeah, Catacomb. Go back in the vault. Takeover, back in the vault. And Warcaster in the reserve vault. Is that everyone? I'm very anal when it comes to my organization. It's like if they're not important, I always try to put them away. Fishing level? I don't remember, man. I probably like 105 or something. I was I mean, I guess I could say Slayer focused. Like I have had a max cape. I don't think they've added a new skill since Necromancy. But I should still have a max cape. But yeah, so I have 99s and everything, all the core abilities or core skills. Spirits. Saint Nick is in the vault. Dude, Saint Nick is trash. I'm kidding. No, I don't like the cheesiness of Stone Skin Lady Noelle plus protection Sir Nick. LOL, can't kill me, bro. It's just not my style. You love the cheese. Hey, no shame. People love their cheese. I'm just not one of those people. You don't like winning? Sure? Where'd my tunes go? What the hell? Yeah, no judgment. I am 1000% the outlier here. In my mind, Raid is a PvE game that occasionally forces me to do some PvP. So I focus on optimizing my teams more so than I focus on being like the most meta person. Anytime you can outplay a spender with cheese is very satisfying. See, for me, that sentence doesn't even make sense. Because I wouldn't consider it outplaying if I just cheesed you and won. If that makes sense. Like, just you don't have to agree, but like, just the difference in mindset. I would not consider it outplaying someone if I cheese them. Where are we at? We're at 11th thou. 11th thou, so we got a way to go. How am I animation skipping the mystery shards? Wouldn't you like to know? Okay, no, you just hit escape. You click it, summon, escape, summon, escape, summon, escape. Or summon, escape, portal, summon, escape, portal. I thought clicking the empty space makes it load faster. But like hitting escape skips the part where you even load the champions. Like I don't even know what I pulled. Like you don't see the screen at all. You just go back to the bastion. Yeah. I know you're kidding, Lou, but I like Swiss cheese for hot sandwiches, and I like provolone for cold sandwiches. But I can appreciate some cheddar and some mozzarella, depending upon the cuisine. Parmesan, you can never go wrong with either in certain situations. Yeah, obviously I just filled up my inventory, so I can't show you again until I make another 4-star champion, but I can show you the difference. Munster? I've never had Munster cheese. So indifferent. I'm a very risk-averse person, so if I ever try something and I like it, then I'm just gonna stick with that until I die, basically. So once I have like 3 cheeses that I like, I don't feel the need to try any other cheeses. Unless it's like similar to the ones that I already like. Lighter, sweeter cheese. That honestly means absolutely nothing to me. I don't know. I am not a connoisseur of cuisine. Like, I'm not being facetious. I genuinely don't know what lighter and sweeter means. Unless it's like, it has holes in it or something means it's lighter. In other words, I haven't tried enough cheeses to know the difference between the cheeses. Oh, are we gonna run out of energy right before? Oh, that's hilarious. Well, alright. Unfortunately, Energy Refill decided that we're not gonna make a 4-star chicken and demonstrate the summoning method, so... tough. Okay, literally the next stage in the Grim Forest is is another energy node. Ah, yes. Unleash the Marius. Mild mozzarella style cheese. Okay. Oh, dude, good God. Marius. Crushing Rend is ridiculous on waves, bro. He didn't even have increased defense. He just one-shot like half the wave. Oof. No regrets. Alright, where am I at? And so we start the second one. A food is fuel person. So it's like, I could eat the same meals for a month and have no issues because it's just like, I'm just getting the nutrients. Yeah, I'm not a fan of any moldy... I'm not a fan of mold. Oh, we have one... We have one thing. Alright, let me make another 4-star, then at least I'll have 2 summons to do a side-by-side. It's like speed comparison. I should have enough energy to make another 4-star real quick. You love food and cooking? I tolerate cooking so that I can feed myself. That's how I describe it. I don't enjoy cooking. I do not enjoy it, but it is a necessity as a person who lives alone. No one else is going to do it, so... And obviously eating out is expensive. Not that rich. 12 missions from getting Marius. Need to farm the the live arena set, full set wear equip thing. That was annoying. I think the Zeal set took me a while to get. I think it. So I think I was nearly done with that mission. And then I was like on autopilot one day going through like a gear enhancement event, and I sold off like the 1 pair of gloves because I was like, well, why do I have these gloves? And Zeal sold, and it was the 1 pair I was saving for that mission, and then it took me like a month and a half to get another pair of gloves. Like, I was late regardless on Marius in general, but like so many times I just shot myself in the foot along the way. That being one of the times. I'm also a, like, on top of being relatively risk averse in general, especially when it comes to food, I'm also quite 12 more live arena fights to win before continuing on with Marius. Good luck. It's actually now is the best time. It's the start of the new season, so I would try to fight the low level people and get your wins right now. It's a great time. Oops, I forgot. I did forget. But it doesn't matter because we have to do this anyways, or my refill's gonna expire. Oh yeah, that would be handy. Yeah, if this is the one rotation, you can clear everything. I don't think you have to do a full clear of Centranos though for the Marius missions, but you do need a certain amount of awakened stages, so you got to get further. Ooh, Chronophage. I've been seeing some sneaky people who I find really annoying, who have been running 9-piece Mercurial on their Donnies in the Turtle team, which is very annoying. It's still beatable, but it just takes longer, and I don't like them for it. So, from my perspective, don't be that guy, but objectively speaking, it's a really strong defense. But at the same time, I don't know why people have defenses in Classic Arena at all, to be honest with you. Winning on defense in Classic Arena literally doesn't do anything. Oh, what the hell? Stone skin? Is this a Carnage build, bro? Stone Skin Swift Parry Leo? What are you doing? Unbelievable. All the awaken stages, D17 beating him. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I think it's all the awakening stages, but not necessarily fully clearing. But you have to clear enough that you can reach all of the awaken stages, obviously. What is this team? What is happening here? Alright, well, we're obviously going to be faster, so we can go block revive, and then block revive. And then I need a third one. I wish I had a third block revive. I need a way to kill the Roto, so we need something Force Affinity. Maybe we could just go Mary's. Nine-piece Mercurial and all turtles. That is unlikely. I wouldn't be worried about that. Like, that would be annoying, but that's so unlikely for someone to have 9-piece Mercurial. Like, you think about, like, you need 6 unique sets, and then all of the accessories across 4 factions within 2 rotations of the Grim Forest. It's not impossible, but that is ridiculously improbable, or you're just wearing garbage. Unlikely for now. Correct. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Long term, sure. I guess people could be that guy. I'm sure some people will, because like I said earlier, like, people hear the CC say what's good, even though it's, you know, things are good in a certain context, not just universally. But people, all they heard was, well, they said Mercurial is good, so I'm just going to put it on everyone, which is what happened with Stone Skin. Like, it just so happens that Stone Skin is so freaking broken that they happen to be kind of correct. You think about how you can be annoying in the future? Oh my goodness. Reported. I'm the opposite of that. I want to get out of people's way as much as possible. Like, PvP is its own thing. Like, hey, you know, we fight and then that's, you know, I try to get over you. But like, most of the time, I'm the team player type of guy. Oh, I was going to show you guys, like, my classic arena defense. It's... I've had the same defense for years. 5-star Renegade. Haven't changed it in 4 years. Like, farm me, please. So I can keep farming all the other one-man teams. Now, I get it. Like, if you're trying to, you know, eke into plat or some shit on the last day, fair enough. Put in a defense. But the people that have a defense all the time, it's just like, again, if the wins on defense did something, if you got medals or you got gear or something, okay, then I have having some incentive. But it literally does nothing. There's a cap on how far you can get pushed down, so you don't need to prevent yourself from de-ranking. I don't understand why people have defenses in. Although maybe people don't know that there is a cap on how many points you could lose in a day, because arena's not really been a problem compared to how it was in the past. All right. Now we've got a second chicken here, so we can do the mystery shard thing. I think Mikage's an annoying one-man defense because she cleanses herself. But if your Mikage is not in stone skin, then I guess it doesn't really matter because it's just a Mikage. I do wish though that people, like, you know, when they set up a one-man defense, I wish they wouldn't just like, oh,